Hi guys, welcome in a new video. This is a special video because I want to talk about my nose job, because I recently had my nose job and I'm really happy about that, so I just want to share with you my experience. First of all, I want to say forgive me for my English, because for who doesn't know, I'm Italian, so I'm doing my best to speak English and I hope you forgive me. Okay, I didn't hate my original natural nose, but it wasn't perfect, and so I decided to have my nose job for work, because I'm a model, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an actress, and I just wanted to get better for my job. So I did my nose job just for aesthetic reasons, not functional reasons. Especially when I started making videos, I noticed that my nose in front of the mirror was fine. Yeah, a little bit big, but fine. But in my videos, in my vlogs, just when I film myself like that with my camera on YouTube, well, my nose was horrible. Just because photos and videos make your nose worse. And this is for everyone. So I decided to make this thing for my job and for my career, because I really work with my face. But well, you don't care about this, you wanna know about my surgery. It was funny because you know that I have an Italian channel called La Diva del Tubo, in which I have a lot of followers. So I made a vlog of my surgery. It was amazing and it helped me to have fun during that day, because you know, surgeries is never funny, but it's a little bit funny if you are doing a vlog during your surgery. So I can show you something here. Okay, so this was my surgery on YouTube. Anyway, I did the twilight anesthesia, which is a very light anesthesia combined to local anesthesia. I decided to be sedated like that because I'm a little bit afraid of general anesthesia. And I had an experience before and I didn't like it at all. So I decided for twilight anesthesia, and I can assure you that it's really sweet and soft, and you just can't, you just don't realize it, and you just wake up with your nose down. Also, recovery is faster compared to general anesthesia. I got asleep and I woke up with my new nose, and well, the annoying part of this surgery is that you can't breathe. I couldn't breathe when I woke up, and it was like I had a very big cold. I had to breathe with my mouth, and I was really afraid of that. I remember just before the surgery, I was really afraid that I couldn't breathe with my nose, but when you are there and when you really can't breathe, it comes natural. It's natural and not so bad like it seems. So it was not a bad thing, even if it's not so great. The day of the surgery I had no pain at all, and I thought it was amazing, but I was afraid that after the effect of local anesthesia I could have a lot of pain, but it didn't happen. I can assure you that I never, during my recovery, I never felt pain in my nose or anywhere else. It was so great. I think this is a very amazing surgery, because there is no pain at all. The first 3-4 days It's like having a big cold, the worst cold of your life. I didn't have tampons, I have to say, but I couldn't breathe anyway. I couldn't breathe because my nose was just swollen under my bandage, and it was so full of blood and scabs, and so it was really impossible to breathe. And I have to say that after a couple of days you start suffering for that. I started suffering because it was frustrating that I couldn't breathe with my nose. I couldn't sleep at night because it's like a very big cold, you know, when you have a very big cold and you can't sleep at night. This is the same thing, but I had really not pain. I can assure you that I didn't get one pain medication, painkiller, not at all. So I was really happy for that, even if it was very frustrating for the breathing. And anyway, after 3 or 4 days, after the first week, the nose gets free slowly, because I had trouble breathing for 2-3 weeks, and I got even 2 months to come back to normal. But the first day are the worst, obviously. Another thing is that I couldn't blow my nose, and it was so frustrating. I couldn't blow it, and I couldn't sneeze. When I had to sneeze, I had to hold my sneeze or sneeze with open mouth, which is so disgusting because it makes a horrible sound. I couldn't blow it, and so my nose was always wet, and I had to use my tissue, but not blowing. I have to dry it with my tissue, and I couldn't blow. But I have to say that after 3-4 days I started blowing because I couldn't resist. I just couldn't resist, but nothing bad happened. And another thing, the bandage of my nose was really annoying. I got it for 8 days, and it was like an octopus was on my face. I really hated that bandage. I really did. And I just wanted to get free of that, and when it happened, when I got free of my bandage, I was so happy, and I could see my nose, and I loved it. I really loved it. Anyway, as you can see, this is a very soft surgery, and it's not really painful at all. It's very annoying, but not painful at all. My bones has been broken, but really I didn't feel any pain at all. Anyway, the day I had to remove my bandage from my doctor, I went to my doctor, and I was afraid. I was really afraid, because I was afraid that I didn't like the new nose, or maybe that the new nose wasn't like I wanted, or something was wrong, all these things. But when I looked at my nose in the mirror, I loved it. I said, wow, it's amazing. I loved it. My face was totally changed just for a nose, and it's wonderful. I felt more beautiful than before, and it was amazing. But I have to say that the first weeks I missed my old nose, because it's a little weird when you look at yourself, when you look in the mirror with a different nose. It's weird. I was feeling more beautiful, but I was feeling weird. I was feeling not myself, because the face changes so much. This was the moment in which I realized that a nose is so important. When I had my whole nose, I didn't understand that it was so important. I did it for my job, just because I wanted to do it, but not because I really didn't like my old nose. But when I saw my new nose, I said, okay. My only regret was I didn't do it before. So everything went fine, and the first days after removing my bandage, I was so happy, super happy. The first days my nose was really piggy. It was a kind of piggy nose, you know, and it was nice, it was cute, but after some weeks it got normal, and now it's normal. I don't think it's a piggy nose right now. Now it's perfect, and it's still a little bit swollen because the nose takes a lot of months to heal completely. So it's still a little bit swollen, but I love it. I'm gonna show you after this video some before-after photos so you can see yourself. And I really love the work that my surgeon did. I really do. I didn't want a big change. I had an important nose, and I didn't want to have a little nose or a piggy nose. I just wanted a better nose than before, and I think that I got an amazing result. I really love the result, and I would do it 1000 times because it's one of the best things I ever did in my life. I really love my new nose, and I suggest everyone to do this surgery if you don't like your nose, because I don't believe in trying to like your imperfections, trying to live with imperfections, try to love your imperfections. I really don't believe this. I think that if I have an imperfection, I want to change it, I want to get it better the way I can. Mostly if it's really not painful at all, because if it's painful, maybe I think about it, but if it's not painful, well, I wanna do it now. And now when I have photos, when I make videos, I just don't see that big nose anymore, and it's better for my job, because my job is YouTube, and I have to be perfect in the camera, and I love to be perfect in the camera with this amazing nose. So the video is over. I hope you liked my experience, and I have to say again, it's not painful at all. Don't be afraid of this surgery. If you have or if you want to do this surgery, don't be afraid at all, because it really was not painful for me, and you know that we are not the same. Maybe it was not painful for me, maybe it's painful for someone else, but even if it's painful, I think that it's a little pain compared to other surgeries. The only thing I can suggest is that you must find a very good surgeon, because nose job is not an easy surgery. It's complicated to create a beautiful and natural nose, and it's very important that the result is natural. It doesn't have to look like a fake nose, it must look like a natural nose. So the only thing you can do is to find a very good surgeon, and not go to the first one, and not try to find a cheap one. If you don't have enough money, just wait until you have the money. Don't look for something cheaper, because it's your nose, it's your face, and it must be perfect. So you really have to find a very good surgeon. And it's easy now, because with internet you can find in internet photos and opinions, and so it's not hard to find a good doctor who can make you happy. So I hope you like this video. Now I'm gonna show you my before-after photos, and well, see you in the next video. Bye bye!